What's up, guys? Welcome back to Nick's Fishing. As you can see today, we got the kayak loaded up, and as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, we have a challenge for you guys today. Now right here we have this customized little fishing kit. As you can see, there's like a little crankbait right here with a bill on it. We got a lipless crankbait like a rattle trap, and then we have a popper right here. Now I was just walking through Walmart whenever I saw this the other day. I was actually filming another video and I was like, dang, this looks pretty cool. So I was like, you know what, why don't I pick it up, color it myself, and see if I can make some pretty fire lures. Now the only problem was I didn't have paint. It says they can be customized with markers or paint pens. So what I did is I picked up some permanent markers right here. It says that you can use these on plastic. So hopefully with all these different colors, I can make the lures look pretty cool. So for now, I think I'm just gonna set you up with a time lapse, and I'm actually gonna color these baits up. Hopefully I can make them look super sick. So yeah, let's get on it. Actually guys, I guess I'll give you a little look at the baits first. We've got the popper, they got little covers on the treble hooks. We got this crankbait, it's like a flat-sided, just normal little crankbait. I don't really know how it's gonna dive. I don't know anything about it. And then here we basically have a rattle trap. Alrighty boys, we just got finished coloring up all these lures, and I gotta say, they look alright. I mean, for pens, what do you really expect? Like, I think I did as good as I could. Don't really know what I was going for on these color patterns, just kind of trying to make it look kind of cool. I was looking at some baits, like, to kind of help me out. Like, for example, this one right here, I'll start off with a rattle trap. I feel pretty good about this. So as you can see right here, I went for kind of a bluegill pattern. You can see like the blue stripes, the gill, the red eye. Just kind of a green and yellow natural body on it. I feel like this looks pretty decent. I mean, it's a small lure, but I feel like it can get bit. Secondly, we went for the popper. Now the popper, I don't really know what I was going for. I was just kind of basing it off one of the poppers I had. Got a black stripe down the middle, green top, yellow bottom. Nothing too loud, just kind of this will be more of a subtle color, because plus it's going to be on top of the water. The fish aren't going to see it that much. I did throw on the red lip because that's what a lot of poppers have. So that's bait number 2. And then bait number 3 is the crankbait. I put blue on it, make it look, I thought it was gonna be lighter, look more like a bait fish. Now it looks kind of dumb, but got a little black spot on it right there. Got the red eye. It's got rattles inside of it. All these baits have rattles, so that should help too. But yeah, those are my 3 baits, guys. So hopefully I can catch some fish on them. So now I'm just gonna shoot you over to the pond, and I will see you whenever we get there. Well boys, you may be able to tell where I'm at. This is actually my neighborhood pond. I had planned on going to one of my other favorite ponds, but I couldn't get a hold of the pond owner. Usually I always call whenever I go there, and I didn't want to just show up randomly. So since she didn't answer, I'm just here at the neighborhood pond. I also don't have a whole lot of time because the time change, they're gonna mess everything up. It gets dark so early, but I'm still gonna try it. I think I'm gonna start off with that rattle trap. And yeah, let's see if we can make something happen. Golly, it is bright out here today, guys. This rattle trap is so light. It's gonna be hard to cast, but yeah, it is so bright. I left my hat right down there at the house, and I don't feel like going back for it. I'm just gonna have the sun in my eyes for a little bit, but I'll be fine. I could honestly probably catch a bluegill and a crappie on this bait. It is so small. It seemed bigger whenever I bought it, but it's a very tiny lure. Let's give this other crankbait a couple throws. Probably need to alternate back and forth between the rattle trap and like the build crankbait. Oh gosh. This thing is running crooked. Yeah, you can tell this thing's cheaply made. The crankbait with this little bill on it, guys, it is just running straight to the side almost. It's heavier so it casts better, but it's looking like the rattle trap and the popper are going to be the move. There we go. There we go. So That's a good one. Oh, come on. Hope these hooks keep him on. It's a nice fish. Barely hooked. Barely hooked. Barely hooked. Let's go, baby. Right there on the custom hand-painted rattle trap, baby. Thought he was biting a bluegill, but guess what? He's biting a piece of plastic that I just painted like 30 minutes ago. Let's stinking go, baby. Got him right in the top of the mouth. That's like the toughest spot on a fish's mouth. Can't even get my hook out of there. Fish number one. This fish looks like it's been caught before. It's definitely been caught before. Probably by me if I'm gonna be honest, but there we go. And the hooks did not bend out any. These hooks look very, very crappy, guys. Like, the chances of them bending out are likely. So the fact that it held up to at least that one fish is good. So I'm good for another fish or two. I'm about 30 minutes in and I got my first fish. Not too bad, guys. Got about oh my gosh, I got bit again. Might have been I don't know if that was a bass or a crappie, but he hit me twice. Right here, guys. But anyways, guys, I probably got about another hour of daylight. See how many more fish I can catch. So let's just see what we can make happen. Oh, there it is. Another one. Oh, baby. Oh, he's barely hooked. Whoa. Let's go. It's a pretty decent one again. Barely hooked. Barely hooked. Come here. Ah, don't do that. Don't do that. Come here. Come here, come here, come here. Yes. One treble in him again. Let's go, baby. Look at that. They're tearing this thing up now. Fish number two on that rattle trap. About a pound, pound and a halfer. I forget how small this bait is, so whenever they jump, they look a lot bigger than they are, but really, it's just a small lure in their mouth. But guys, this does make sense. All the wind is pushed right up against this corner of the pond. And if you know anything about bass, they love a wind-blown bank, guys. They say it pushes like all the microorganisms and like all the bait fish down there. And by bait fish, they bring in predator fish. So basically, that's just kind of how the food chain works, guys. Where there's small things, like small creatures and stuff, the bigger fish follow. Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh, no. No. I don't know if you guys saw him jump off, but God, I watched him come up and spit it right back in my face. I hadn't got bit since I caught that last fish, which was right around here. I made a whole nother lap around the pond, and I finished my first lap around the pond with a rattle trap and didn't get any more bites other than the one other bite that I missed right there. And then once I got back to the end of the pond, I tied on the popper. Didn't get any bites, so I got over here to this hot spot, and that was my first bite on it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I just had my bait get hit 3 times. I don't think any of it was on camera. I wanted to keep working my bait. I didn't want to move the kayak, but golly, this bait looked so good. He came back for it 3 times. Fish never do that. Oh! Missed him. That actually looked pretty big, guys. Crap. You're joking me. He broke one of the hooks off, no wonder. That explains why I didn't get him that time. Highly doubt he's going to come back for it, but that was exciting. Crap. I wish I would have got him. Well, boys, as you can see, I'm off the kayak now. I will say those lures did pretty good. The action on the rattle trap and the popper were very nice. The marker actually stayed on very well. I kind of thought it might wash off, so I'm super happy about that. Like, I can use that lure again. The only downsides was the crankbait with a bill absolutely sucked. The action was horrible, so I didn't even really use that. And then the hooks were all pretty bad. I didn't have any problems with the rattle trap. I might have lost a fish or two, but the hooks on the popper, one of them literally broke on a fish, and then I couldn't hook anything with it really. So if I replace those hooks, guys, I would definitely use those baits again. So that was super fun fishing with those lures. It was cool, like coloring them myself and then catching a fish on it. That's super neat. But now, as you can see, I'm still down here at the pond. I have a frog tied on. I bought this in my last video, I think. I gotta come down to this corner where there's all this grass and stuff. Right there on the pond. I'm gonna try to catch a fish right fast. Hopefully I can stick one. And then also on the complete other end of the pond, there's another area that looks just like this. So hopefully I can get one more fish today. Oh my goodness, that was him. That was him. That was a big, and I'm just gonna work it in fast and then cast it back in there. That was a big fish, guys. That's what we were after. Come on. Gosh, guys, that was huge. He just missed it. Oh my gosh, no, that one hit it twice. That was a monster too. Holy dude, that fish was massive, or at least he hit it like he was massive. Oh my goodness, what's going on over here, guys? Oh, he missed it.